Hello there, my beautiful fairy friends. Welcome to Moonlight Awakening. My name is Catalina, the fairy goddess, and welcome once again to another fairy video. So in this video, I'm going to react to all my fairies that I've captured so far on camera. So you've been following me for a while. You know that I have a strong connection to the fairy realm. Or if you're new here, yes, I'm a fairy whisperer with a deep connection to the magical realm, and one of them is the Fae. I've captured many fairies on camera, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to react to all my fairies that I've captured so far over the years. So I'm going to explain to you what I was doing, when that happened, and I will definitely put it in order so you can see the first fairy that I have captured all the way to the more recent one. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so this is definitely my first fairy video. So the first time I captured this fairy dancing, I was live on YouTube. I was doing a reading, and again, I didn't know I captured this magical fairy dance until it ended. I was like, wait, what is that? And you can see the beautiful magical fairy, doing this little twirling around, dancing, because as you know, fairies love to dance. Okay, they especially come out at nighttime. So this was definitely during nighttime when I captured this magical fairy dancing. I'm here, because the fairies love to show themselves on camera. Yeah, so this is the first fairy that I've captured on camera. And the second video is funny too, because I was also live. It was during October season, as you can see with the pumpkin. Yes, I was live, and there were so many fairy activity, literally so many. You keep seeing all these flashes of light everywhere, those light orbs everywhere. It was definitely very, very, very cool. You were able to see these beautiful magical wings. You can see in this beautiful picture right here in this video. I was like, oh my god, it was so cool. And I was like, sometimes I just feel like my body's being covered in chill when fairies show up. It was definitely so magical. They just love showing themselves to me. But yes, it was definitely during October season. So in this next video, as you can tell, we're wearing the same hair, and I was doing a reading, and you can kind of see this white orb passing by in front of me, and they just really like to show themselves, and I love it, and I like to share this magic with you all when this magical things happen. So in this next clip, I was putting my Christmas tree on, okay, because my favorite holiday is definitely Christmas, and I'm just filming, and I didn't know what I captured because I was clearly busy decorating this beautiful tree, right? My beautiful Christmas tree, and right away I didn't notice what happened until wait a minute, what's that just crossed right next to me? So I was slowing it down. One of them is actually one of my fairy guides. She's actually a bluish color, and she shows up mostly during winter, so she's more connected to the winter season. That's why I noticed she likes to really show up when the season has changed more into winter weather. So, and there's another greenish energy right there, green fairy. Usually the larger fairies tend to be more can be a sorceress type of fairy, can be an empress or a goddess. The ones they tend to be much larger than regular size fairies. So yes, my beautiful fairy god showed up in this one, and she's definitely a sorceress fairy because of the size that she is. So yes, isn't that cool? I didn't expect them to show up. Oh, it's so cool, so magical. I just love Christmas so much. Okay. So the next one, clearly I was filming another video, and I was like, wait, I just captured something gold. Right, I was capturing something gold. Sometimes I'm not even paying attention because I'm so busy, but I always like to look back to see if okay, let's look back at this video. Let's see if I captured anything, you know. And that's why I like to, you know, like edit the videos and see if I capture any cool magical things. So especially the fairies, you know. So I was like, what is that golden thing? And a golden orb literally showed up there until I was doing a different video. I was actually doing behind the scenes video for my Patreon members. I was like, well, now I know what the golden orb was, because it manifested again in a whole different video. It was definitely a fairy. And you can see more of her little wings showing up, which was so cool. I was like, yes. And clearly it was doing February, love month, because you see these beautiful hearts everywhere. I just love decorating also for like love month. I love putting hearts everywhere. And then this one, it was still love month, because like you kind of see the little hearts there. But this one, I finished doing a reading. I was going to turn it off, but then I said, you know what? No. Because I always capture things all the time. Let me keep it rolling. Let me the camera playing, right? So I'm like, you know, just trying to put my decks back and clean up a little bit and things like that. You know, eventually I ended it. And then I decided to look back at the video. I was like, wait, what is that? What is that? And I guess this magical Empress fairy, I guess she didn't know that I was filming. So when she, you know, when she noticed that she got closer to, you know, to me, she noticed like, oh shoot, I'm being filmed. I'm just gonna go back, you know. So it was kind of funny when she noticed that I was still filming. She's just backed up. I'm like, yeah, okay. So cute. But yes, you can see her beautiful golden long hair, beautiful white gown. This is the most clear fairy I've ever captured, with her hair and the gown and everything. I've never captured a fairy like this. This was the first time. So hopefully I capture more of those, like you can kind of see more of it, you know, their hair and their gowns. So yes, how cool is that? So in this one, it was also a love month. And you can kind of see another dancing fairy. As you can see in my right side, she's dancing, like twirling again. Like, look at her. And then it goes like, then starts like dancing and goes near me. So look how beautiful that is. Look how magical. Oh, I love the fairies so much. But yes, I was getting ready to film my video that day, and another dancing one showed up on camera. So on this one, I was doing a fairy reading for the collective, you know, in my second channel, Moon Awakening Tarot. And then when I was looking back, I noticed like, wait, what's that? And I noticed it was like a bright white orb coming out of my eyelashes, and I was clearly outside, and the fairies, you know, outside. So it was so cool. Like, it says go outside, you can definitely capture some fairy guys, so you never know. That's why I just love when the fairies show up. But yes, how neat is that? And the next one is a beautiful friend of mine that he is on TikTok. When he saw that video that I posted, I believe in fairies. I do. It is that same night he decided to connect with the fairies, and then he showed me, he tagged me on TikTok to show me. He's like, and then he said, happy birthday. I was like, oh yes, so cool. That's so cool. You can see it in the right corner, this beautiful wings of the fairies just flying by. It was so cool, so magical. Yes, because, you know, guys, we believe in fairies. So you know, I will leave his TikTok below if you want to follow him as well. And this other video, I was like doing a tarot reading on my tarot channel, Moon Awakening Tarot. And one of them, this has never happened to me before, like especially outside doing a reading. And then I was like, wait a minute, again, this fairy came out of my eyelash again. So maybe they love to chill on my eyelashes. Who knows? But anyway, I was like, and again, it happened so fast. I'm just glad that I didn't miss it, because, you know, I'm editing the video and things like that. So I'm just glad I didn't miss it, because I didn't expect it, you know, and it's at daytime, you know, like like I am right here. So I was like, wait. So I just like playing back and forth, and you can clearly see like the body shape when it sat on my head, and you can see the head shape and all that, like the little body, and then boom, flies off. So I was like, wow, I did not expect this, especially like a little more of a shape of a fairy compared to the other one when you see that white bright orb, it's coming out of my eyelash, Yes, and lastly, guys, yes, I was doing again a reading. And I was seeing all these bunch of fairy orbs showing up, because again, fairies love to play at nighttime. They like to party at nighttime. So here they are, showing themselves, flying here, flying over there. And then I see again my fairy guide showed up again. So here she is again. You can see her, like her bluish energy she has to it. She's showing up right in my face. She'll say, hey, what's up, girl? We kind of have the same personality, me and my fairy guy. So it's find that kind of funny that we're kind of alike. So anyway, yes, she really likes to show during like winter season, but yes, this is the second time I've captured her doing winter on camera. I just love all the fairies, my beautiful fairies friends that I've captured so far. Like, you guys already met some of them. Clearly there's so many more of my fairy friends. If you like to see me reacting to my magical fairy videos, let me know, okay, so I can do more of this, so I can do another reaction video just like this in the near future. And if you love the fairies, give it a like, okay, like I love fairies, and leave a comment too, I love fairies. Yes, I love fairies, yes I do. That's funny. Yes, so definitely, let me know in the comments below. Say I love you, fairies. And don't forget to follow for more videos just like this. And I'm saying, you magical fairies, blessings.